Yep. I think Injustice is a wonderful game that will finally bring, Marvel almost would have been able to done it, but the game was just too crazy. Casual gamers that tell me, "Yo, sick, yo, they got Deadpool in there, they got Spider-Man in there, cool." But when they play the game, they're, "Oh my God, no, this game is too crazy." I think Injustice is gonna finally be that game that people are gonna be like, "Okay, a fighting game that I can actually identify the characters. Yes, this is the fighting game for me," and that's what I think. This game will be probably one of the best-selling fighting games outside of Street Fighter and Marvel, in my opinion. I
No, actually, it's going to outsell those games because
if
what people
yeah,
don't,
I
yeah, what
wanted to
people
be
don't
modest
understand.
and say that, but honestly, you're
No,
right.
it's gonna outsell. That has nothing to do with modest. Like Mortal Kombat 9 outsold Marvel and Street Fighter. In fact, in the Mortal Kombat franchise, period, it has outsold everything Street Fighter made. Like Mortal, the thing is, it's because of demographics who are buying the game. Like when people buy Injustice, it's not just going to be gamers who are buying Injustice. It is people who grew up on DC characters that's buying it. Number two, the game isn't shit. It does not have X factor in it, which makes the game shit. So that people are going to actually be able to enjoy the game. You can watch what's happening and see what's happening and understand it. There's too many times Mewtwo King, who plays Smash Brothers, which at times can have a bunch of random shit going on. You cannot really understand what's going on. Says, I don't know what's going on Marvel. It's too crazy. Now, when you have someone who plays a game where you barely can understand something, saying the next game he's playing, I can't. What are they doing? Why is the guy red? Why did he go red and the guy died in 2 hits? Like nonsense like that versus a game like Injustice, which is a lot more. The game may not be as popular as Marvel versus Capcom 3, but if you want to talk about sales in the game, Injustice is going to scrape Marvel. It's going to be a 10-0 matchup. As all of the Mortal Kombat, I'm not calling Injustice a Mortal Kombat. I'm just saying because NetherRealms made MK9, which is the MK franchise, and they're now making Injustice. That game is a million game seller automatically coming out the box, and you just cannot compare the two because Capcom doesn't make million seller fighters out of the box. It takes a very long time, very long.
Now I seen Hector asked a couple of questions.
Mm.
One of the things, the money getting thrown is a great thing for the growth of the tournament scene. Another thing, and I've been saying this for a long time, get down there, come to some of these tournaments, meet with the players. You guys are the celebrities to 99% of these players that are out there playing these games. And for somebody to turn around and say, "Oh my God, it's hectorific," I just want to say thank you for making a great game. The more you guys are out there, unlike the Capcom community, they don't have a backing like NRS does, with whether it be, the actors from Legacy coming on the show, Carrie Tagawa coming to VXG. There's a very in touch relationship that goes on between developer and players. The more that the players see that, the more, James, they are too busy. I understand that, Pig, but you know what? When the game's done, the game's done. You can get to tournaments. But to see you guys there, you don't see, what's his name for, who's the guy who did Street Fighter? Who's the guy who created Street Fighter 2?
Yeah,
Somebody?
I don't know.
Onori
Yeah,
or whatever. The guy who did Final Fight. The fact that to see you guys and to meet you guys is for these players to meet the people that they look up to. Oni Akuma, whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. Ono something. I didn't Street Fighter 2. Yeah,
Ono-san.
one of them. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But the point is, the fact that you interact with the actual community shows that you guys are there. Now I understand Evos, you want to be at Evo, you want to be at the big PAXs, but like, what a surprise it would be to see, like, oh my God, look, Paulo, Hector, Ed Boon, or Brian, they showed up to ECT, for example, unannounced.
Yeah, who's another hardworking developer? It kind of sucks, but like for all the work and the effort he does and he puts into be up at these tournaments and events, but like the community just be hating it. The guy Tom Lee for DOA 5, they just be hating hard. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Damn, shit is bad.
But it's that. I don't know how many requests I've gotten for people that have asked me, yo, see if you can get Ed Boon to come down to this tournament, or see if you can get Hector to come down to this tournament. Now, I know you guys are busy, obviously, too. But, hence, once the game drops, if there's no patches coming out, WB has got to step back and they got to go, look, on the PR side, this is what the people want. And that,
James?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to read something real quick. Fact, Mortal Kombat 9 has sold nearly 4 million copies, while the original Street Fighter 4 has sold 3.5 million. Each upgraded edition means its sales, but the sales were cut in half each subsequent release, which is why there won't be another upgrade for the next one. And that comes from a legit legend. So I just wanted to put that out there. We didn't even need to use MK9. There is no Street Fighter game ever that came out when Mortal Kombat came out at the same time, and it has sold more. So yeah, you're right. Your game is more popular in the community. Yay! But your game absolutely sucks dog shit when it comes to business because it doesn't beat Mortal Kombat. And to be very honest with you, in the grand scheme of things, I know when Capcom is looking at their sales charts versus whoever is running Mortal Kombat at the time, the company that's selling the most games, they're more happier than whatever game makes it to Evo.
I mean, look, here's an example. If you look at culturally speaking, Mortal Kombat, people may bash it here and there, is embedded in the community. It's embedded in the community overall, with movies, with cartoons, this, that. Street Fighter has its cartoons. But who do you have that you can relate to? Like, if you look at the marketing aspect of this, which is boring shit to talk about, you got Legacy 2, you got 2 movies, one of which I really don't want to mention. You got a 3rd movie on the way. You got actors that actually enjoy discussing. I have Talisa Soto promising to come on my show. I've had Kari Tagawa promise to come on my show. Do you know who I spoke to today? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Because that's the only fucking person I know that I could possibly come that can relate for the Street Fighter world. And sorry, not for nothing, it really wasn't a great adaptation of a movie. And the fact of that is there's not a... The game is good. I don't deny the game's quality, but there's no marketing involved in the game. So the growth of the game is only as much as the game can grow by word of mouth. You don't see Street Fighter cereal. I don't know. Maybe there's Street Fighter cereal in Japan. I don't know. But you don't see it. Mortal Kombat has developed as a brand, not just a game. And the fact of the matter is, if Street Fighter had more of a brand, trust me, I'd be calling up whoever plays Miss Chun-Li, I'd be calling up fucking Ken Ryu and everybody else and getting them on this show. But I will say this, I have a half-assed commitment from Van Damme to possibly come on the show. But once I talk to Van Damme about Street Fighter, I don't know if he's going to be embarrassed. But, there's no following there. That's why what I was saying earlier before I took my Valium and calmed down, The Street Fighter universe only has its players as their spokesmen. And if those players don't turn around and step up to the plate and become those quote-unquote role models for this game, is Street Fighter V going to be any good? Does anybody
No.
have? Does anybody have? Is it just going to be, adding some Marvel characters to it and saying it's Street Fighter V? I mean, haven't they ran out of shit already?
No, they're not. They're not gonna make another Street Fighter game until who knows when. They don't even. I don't even think they're making these games because it means something. I think they're just making it because, like, okay, I think enough time has gone by that we can squeeze another carbon copy of the same game again and just throw it in there. Like, that's what I like about Mortal Kombat. People don't buy Mortal Kombat per se because they want to rip each other's heads off. People buy it because the storyline is ridiculous. Like, me personally, I don't even like Mortal Kombat versus DC, but I actually went out and got it because when I was looking at the game reviews, they were like, the story in the game was OD. And that's what
they offered you something.
Yes, and that's what I buy the Mortal Kombat games for. It's the story. There is no other fighting game franchise on the planet with a better story than Mortal Kombat. Hands down.
Oh, yeah.
None.
I mean, Street Fighter, Ryu's been on this journey for how many fucking decades now?
Won so many damn tournaments, yet he can't buy sneakers. Like, this is crazy.
Ken finally had the kid, right? After how many versions?
Yeah.
He finally had the kid.
After so many versions, Ken has not developed any new moves except for a kick that takes no power. Oh my goodness. They improved slightly in the story in Street Fighter 4, but it's just like they could have done so much more. It's just
It literally reminds me of when they compare Simpsons to South Park. Bart Simpson has been in the 3rd grade or 4th grade for 25 years. At least the South Park finally said, yo, let's just make him graduate. So there's a development stage that it continues. Mortal Kombat, it continues. The story ever changes. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on Street Fighter. I do enjoy playing Street Fighter. But the sad thing is, I picked up Street Fighter 4 after not playing it consistently since Turbo or Alpha 3. And I picked it up like I was playing it yesterday, with a few little changes. Mortal Kombat does ever develop something new, whether it be something as simple as X-rays or hyperextensions or now meter management. They always bring something new to the table. Boone's always been adamant about bringing something new to the table, so you're not playing the same game. And he's done that well, and it's translated well. It's also translated bad at times. I personally can't forget about the 3D era, but it's still a game that consistently evolves. Where Street Fighter is, what'd you give us? Focus now?
Which is supposed to replace parry, which is whatever.
Exactly. So I hope Capcom does something different. I really do. And
then some of the characters that have actual godlike storyline that people would be interested in, they really don't focus on those characters. They focus on these playing the street, when we got the Street Fighter game in the Arc, I literally only played the game just to get the storylines of the characters, and the only interesting stories: Sagat, Ryu, Oni, Goken, Bison, Akuma, done. And Gen. Everybody else was like you're watching some standard Japanese anime that was some like no frill shit. So it's like it's whatever. Like Mortal Kombat, yo, everybody, 90% of the entire roster has some godlike shit involved. They play an intricate role in the entire overall story of the game. They're not just characters filled into the game to just like, hey, let's just throw the character in, so we can boast we have a roster of all these playable characters. No, it's not like that. I'm like, all I have to say is that NetherRealm just
like
keep being out there.
Yeah, like Hector said, story matters. Yeah, story matters 100%.
It really does matter.
Because you know what? The average player will play story mode before they really go out and they try their luck is online mode. And one of the things I liked about MK9 story mode as compared to others, you're not picking Joe and riding Joe throughout the whole story. Story mode said you're going to get a taste of every character. Now, by the time you're done with story mode, odds are you picked one or two guys that you're like, yo, I want to be, this is the motherfucker I'm going to use when I play online. Plus the fact that the story is a good story. Street Fighter, I mean, I seen somebody mention about gems and the other shit that...
Oh, that's cross-Tekken.
And cross-Tekken. He says, well, Boone didn't come up with that. And you know what? Who wants gems? Gems are basically the answer to, I'm sorry, you suck at the game, but we'll give you the ability.
If people wanted fucking gems, motherfuckers will play Marvel superheroes. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Like
Gems was simple. Gems was you suck at the game, and if just in case you come across somebody good, we're gonna give you the ability that's gonna load you up with a couple of things that might give you a little bit of a better advantage. That's all gems. That's all gems are.
X Factor.
Exactly. It's another version of an X Factor. Instead of turning red, you just fucking load up with gems, and all of a sudden you can do a little extra damage or something. And again, I'm not bashing these games. It's different strokes for different folks. But the fact of the matter is, story does matter. Games have to evolve. I'm sick of this idiot-proofed gaming. I love KOF for the simple fact that the local idiot can't play the game. Because of the fact that there's such heavy execution in the game.
There was some 10-year-old kid who won World Game Cup in KOF. This is crazy.
And he was probably knew what the fuck he was doing.
It's on Event Hubs.
Wow, okay, I missed that.
A 10-year-old kid.
I missed that.
Oh, was Wawa? That was his name?
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and that's good though. That's good. I mean, that just goes to show he probably wasn't some scrub just mashing buttons at 10 years old.
Yeah. No, you can't be a scrub. You have to know how to play the game. So it's not nothing against Noah, but it's not something where you like, oh, Noah's not godlike at Marvel, but because the game sucks so bad, you can question whether or not Noah's skill is legitimate. No, it's King of Fighters. If you're winning a King of Fighters tournament, it's either two things. The entire competition absolutely sucks, or you're actually that good.
Somebody just said he was hitting links. He was connecting. That's it. He knew, but it wasn't button mashing. So, props to Wawa.
You can't button mash King of Fighters.
No.
The move won't come out.
Nothing comes out. Not when it's forward, back, down, forward, half circle, round, the back again. There ain't no mashing that. There ain't no mashing that. And it's funny that the fact that, a kid like that can get away with that, and then yet people are still asking for nerfs and buffs. I mean, I don't know. During the MK days when I heard people bitching and moaning and asking for this character needs this and this character needs this, I'm going, what happened to just learning how to manipulate your character? Learn to do with what you got. Guess what? I use X character, he can't beat you. Well, guess what? I better learn another character.
I could tell you this, man. The average, like these infinites that people see Marlon Pie doing and stuff. Not to say it's not hard, but it's nowhere as hard as pulling off some of those HD cancel moves in KOF. Those moves
No.
require.
Perfect
Oh my
timing.
God!
Perfect
I think
timing.
most of us can't even begin some of those HD moves in KOF. KOF is the difficulty level of KOF combos is ridiculous.
Yo, Bloody Bison did a Wolverine combo in Marvel with X Factor. Red never played Marvel in his life. And he's like, why is it this simple to do this? And yo, at the time, Yipes was still around. So Yipes was just like, yo, man, I don't question it, B. It's just what it is.
It is. It is. I'll admit, I'm about as assy as you can get at Marvel. I mean, maybe one of the reasons is because maybe I played it like 4 times. I can't. The colors are too much shit going on screen. I can't see what the fuck's going on, and you get hit once and you're just watching yourself fucking die. It's like I'm like it's almost like playing fucking rock paper scissors.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Yo, 'cause, so many people. So Saffron used to complain. Yo, I'm gonna try to actually recapture Saffron's frustration in Marvel 3. After getting one touch kill, he got off the game, walked over to Spooky Street. He said, "Hello, everyone. My name is Saffron Kelly, and Marvel sucks dick."
Yeah, let me get the link to that. Yo, James, you gotta play this.
I'll
please.
play it.
This is so. Oh boy.
This is a Marvel god who is so frustrated.
I'm gonna send him, and this is our own VXG elite player, so we are allowed to actually make fun of him in this regard. But this. Shout outs to Beast Monster, always coming out with the best, the best shit when it comes to capturing moments. Let's see, where is this thing, man?
Yo, it's so silly because he introduces himself for all those who do not know who he is, so that when he makes the endorsement on the game, it came specifically from
Yo,
him.
James, I sent you that link. Yo,
Alright, I got
pay
it.
that shit.
Alright, hold up.
Oh wait, is that the wrong one? I sent you the one.
Salty
no.
Sanford.
Oh,
Yeah.
You said the one with Saffron lost.
That's they're looking.
Yo, some of Saffron's saltiest moments, man. Yo.
I think Sanford should do like a TV show like about that stuff.
Alright,
It's actually.
let's put a Salty Sanford on anyway.
Yeah, put that one up. Oh, I think that's it. That should be it. Yeah, Salty Sanford. That's it. Oh, that thing is so good. Get ready for this, guys. I don't know if you guys saw this before.
Yep. Oh, he crossed
But-
up. He crossed up.
This is funny.
Done.
And yep,
All
LeBlanc eliminates Sanford.
right. So Sanford Kelly played very well tonight, but gets taken out by Fublock.
I just want to make it official for 2012. This is Sanford Kelly. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 sucks dick.
Here we go.
He's so mad. Why are you so mad, dog?
He's somewhat salty.
He's so mad. Marvel sucks because I lost to the Hulk.
Yep.
Damn. This is why he can't get better, man. This is why.
Oh,
New York, man.
He says that. He's gonna keep on playing.
It's all right.
Yo, he introduced his name
So Flux versus
and
David
let
Up. That's the
everyone
next
know
match.
what year
Coming
it
up on your
was.
Dave, check the next one. Check that
Your
next link I
screen, whatever
sent
you
you.
want to call it. Oh, what? Oh my God, is he dead?
This is just so good.
Oh, wow. Yo, Lionhearts. Oh my goodness. So Lionheart is in the grand finals, battle circuit number 3. And Sanford Kelly is gonna have
Look
to
at
try
this
his
one.
luck against Christopher Genius. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
You know what the sad part is?
Yo, get me
He just
Christopher
did
Genius
this.
right now, sir. There he is. Yes,
goes
let's
on
go.
to win
Chris
the
G, you
tournament.
sit your ass down
I
in that
don't
chair. We're about to play
understand.
some
Like
Street
he
Fighter.
he
Let's go.
won 9 next level tournaments in a row.
Hell
So
yeah.
the 9
He's still
tournaments
mad.
he's
You
in,
don't even know. I
he's
wish you could
salty
hear
in
it.
all
So
of them,
mad
but
right
he's
now.
winning all
Oh
of
my
them.
God.
Like, so how can you be salty?
All right.
Alright, so since we made fun, let's show one last video, James. One more video, and this is actually a great video of Sanford. And this was actually my this was my number one moment of Winter Brawl. I think anyone would agree on that, with the exception of Justin Wong. You gotta watch this. I don't know if you well, James, you were there when this happened, I think. When Sanford Kelly, going up against Justin Wong. I don't know if this is something that everyone else has seen, but if you haven't, this right here, again, shout outs to Base God, Team Spooky, and everybody, but this video was got
Smart
like,
stuff. He didn't want to bite again. He wants. He's gonna get the 3. He went in for the top. The fireball. What? Fireball. He's got the 3, and he.
the sound went out. It's crazy.
Smart stuff. He didn't want to
Fucking
bite again. He
sound
wants.
just
He's
died.
gonna get the 3. He went in for
Yo,
the
look how
top.
Lionheart gets bodied on the stage. Get off!
Let's go again.
He's got the 3, and he. Justin is shaking his head. Oh my God!
Look at that pop off, man.
Yo, look how Lionheart gets bodied.
my
Look how he
God.
gets bodied.
his nemesis, Sanford Kelly.
Wow, I can't believe Justin dropped that.
I cannot believe
Yo,
it.
why do people get bodied like that?
When it all
Damn.
came down to the wire in the clutchest of the clutch moments, Justin dropped the Ultra. We're gonna let.
I'll show you a replay. I'll show you a replay. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
Pull the replay.
Yeah, that place went crazy. That place went crazy.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
that
wow,
was
wow,
that
wow,
was
wow.
that moment. I mean this.
Jeff Kelly. Oh.
Yeah, in my opinion, you don't get. I watch StarCraft all the time. I'm a mobile player. I have never watched a tournament and felt like that. Even just watching this right now, remembering when being there at Winter Brawl, goosebumps all across my body. That was such a great moment at that tournament, man. It's really awesome.
Yeah, Winter Brawl was ridiculous. And you know, so funny, Rolando.
Fun tournament. We had other reasons why we had fun trying.
Yeah.
But
But remember how we were like, yo, we think Winter Brawl is gonna be mad godlike before we got there. Oh, Winter Brawl was the shit, dude.
Winter Brawl was an amazing tournament. It was the most fun tournament outside of UmaCon. UmaCon was the most fun tournament I've ever been to. Outside of VXG, of course. But UmaCon was actually the most fun I ever had because it was a Comic Con and a video game tournament. But Winter Brawl was actually the best community FGC tournament I ever been to. No offense to Apex or NEC or the Runback or Next Level, any of those tournaments I've ever been to. But honestly, like Winter Brawl was amazing. It was really good. Big E did a good job with the tournament, and yo, that's awesome.
All right, so listen, so Rolando, let's do
Good
this.
point. And Evil wasn't gonna make it a qualifier. Good point.
Let's do this. For the record,
Alright.
let's give a quick rundown so everybody can walk away. Give a quick rundown of VXG again, prize,
Alright.
money. You know, don't do the whole thing. Just give the roundabout. We don't have to go through the whole thing.
I gotta put a little asterisk on that. Yes, I didn't go to SCR, and I must say, everyone told me SCR was godlike. The only thing, Alex, we're gonna have to do something about that SCR virus though, because everybody got completely fucking bodied. Gutex was telling me how he was like sick for like 2 weeks, so I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Other than that, no, I heard SCR was a great tournament, so I gotta put that asterisk in there. But in any case, all right. So a quick summary. VXG going down July the 25th to the 28th on the island of St. Martin. There is going to be Persona 4, Tekken Tag, Injustice, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, KOF 13, Smash Brawl, Smash Melee. All of the prizes for those games are currently at $3,000 guaranteed minimum prizes. Those are subject to increasing depending on where the new sponsors come in. Mortal Kombat 9 is also in, of course, at $8,000. That is a top 8 payout starting at $3,200, going down to $280 minimum at 8th place. Then you go to Street Fighter and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. $14,000 prizes on the line here, people. It's a great prize, and not only is it a great prize, but it's a top 16 payout. That means first place $6,000, second place $2,300, third place $1,200, then fourth $860, fifth and sixth get $600, seventh and eighth get $450, ninth to 12 gets $285, and 13th place gets $100 cash plus a Mad Catz product. So definitely some great prizes going on there. As we mentioned, also Casino Royale for the first time ever, legal betting on the matches that are going to be there. $20,000 in prizes up for grabs in 8 different matches, the results of which you can bet on completely. That is sponsored by Casino Royale in Maho. That's right across from our venue. So you walk from the hotel, it's 5 minutes, and you're in the Casino Royale venue. For just $25 entrance, this is separate from your registration fee. For just $25, you get free food all night there and free drinks. Of course, legal drinking and gambling age is 18. So if you're 18 or older, you can drink whatever you want, alcoholic or not, and you can have all the food in the venue at Casino Royale. So that is something you should definitely look forward to.
And gambling is also 18, correct?
Yes. Gambling and 18 years old. I repeat, St. Martin law, which is based on the Dutch kingdom. We are a Dutch colony. 18 years or older, drinking and gambling age on the island. So you can keep that in mind when you actually come down here. There is a limit. This is for entertainment purposes only. We want people to go broke. So there is a $500 cap on what you can gamble, because this is not that's not about about that. And Matty Dufraud, I know you're a troll, but I'm gonna address it anyway. We're not marketing kids to get drunk. I don't think 18-year-olds are kids. If there are any 18-year-olds out there that are kids, then I think they have more problems than just drinking.
Just look at it this way. If you're 18, you're allowed to sign the piece of paper joining the service. Damn well you're able to have a drink.
Yeah, and it's a bit of this is again the biased opinion of some people, where if you talk about alcohol, oh my God, alcohol, don't mention that with gaming. Baseball, there are kids 4 years old playing baseball. Would you look at a baseball game without seeing a beer commercial? It's not gonna happen. Kids play football. There's beer commercials all the time. But here we have a casino that wants to do that, and anyway, it's whatever. Just want to kind of get that little negative thing out of the way. Yeah, Matty 2D gets bodied all the time. I mean, it's a regular thing now, actually. Like, kind of the theme of the night.
Let me ask you, I don't know if this question was asked, for some people out there that enjoy recreational smoking of marijuana, is it legal on the island?
Completely illegal, and we no way condone any smoking of marijuana. There is no marijuana to be smoked in the venue. If you are involved with any of that stuff, you will. Of course, we are very liberal within our laws, but we stay within our laws. Marijuana is completely illegal, and we by no way would condone that.
So don't get locked up, fools, over something stupid.
You will be arrested for that. Do not, mess with that shit. Anywhere, don't do that in the U.S. Don't do that in St. Martin. Do that anywhere. Just stay away from that stuff. There's really no point in that.
So, with that said, we're coming close to 2 o'clock hour over here. Unless other people got some questions. Nate, is you still there, or you conk out on us? I think he conked out.
See if I find something then. The On Blast Show hashtag. I think we covered all of the questions on the hashtag. I don't know if anyone else has any questions in the chat before we sign out. Getting almost 3 a.m. over here in St. Martin. Oh, that's a little fun fact, just so you guys know. St. Martin is 1 hour ahead of you guys. To watch Casino Royale, there is an age gate. Yes. So you have to be a certain age to watch the Casino Royale. So make sure you keep that in mind. This is not something for people, for young people. All right, this is a mature event, and we want to keep it like that. Are there brothels for FGC members not lucky enough? Yes, there are. It's not. We will organize. That is up to you. Yes, it's legal here. There's debate whether that's not, whatever. It is legal, but we will not condone or provide for that in any way. VXG has nothing to do with that. Just as the same way, I'm sure if you go to Vegas, you'll pick up all kinds of women over there. But I'm sure Evil's not going to hold your hand and take you there. I don't think any tournament should be the one to do that. So no, we will not be able to point you in the right direction. You're on your own when it comes to that.
So if you want to get your STDs and whatnot, go get them on your own. If not, find a regular chick. Very simple.
It will be streamed, but there'll be something called an age gate, which means you need to verify your by creating a Twitch account before you're able to access it. All right. So yes, it's going to be streamed, but it's only for age 21 and older. All right. People that are attending the event can be 18 or older to actually be there, because our laws permit 18 or older for you to be able to go to the casino and for you to consume alcohol. Therefore, 18 or older at Casino Royale. It's a mature event. For the younger audience that come to VXG, the venue will be open. So while Casino Royale is going on, you can still go to the venue, do some casual matches, and so on.
Rolando, are we going to talk to them about the flying strippers?
No.
Wait a second. What do you mean flying strippers?
Takes place at yeah. It's called the Flying Dancers. They're showgirls that they put on a show, kind of like they climb on flags. They're these flags that fall from the rafters, and then they come from the roof and they float down towards it, and they do like a dance. It's a big spectacle entertainment thing they do here at Casino Royale. They will be performing at Casino Royale. There's going to be a lot of entertainment and surprises at Casino Royale. This is going to be a legendary event, guys. I can guarantee you that. Anyone Royale, I think it's probably going to end up trending on Twitter. Just the amount of people that are going to be mind boggled by what's happening at Casino Royale.
Can you, I don't know, I don't want to hit too deep. Can you mention anything about gorillas?
Gorillas?
Yeah.
Oh, can't mention it yet until contracts are signed. Still working on it.
Okay.
We have though, we've confirmed Major Lazer. Major Lazer will be performing at our opening party at VXG. All right, so again, Major Lazer, I think a lot of people know them. Diplo is going to be with them, so it's Major Lazer and Diplo, the legendary DJ, and he is going to be there at the opening party on Wednesday night, the 23rd. All right. So yeah, yeah, those guys.
All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go, unless people got some more questions you want to take. Because it's 3 o'clock your time.
Firm, just guys know. I don't know if there are any other questions, guys. We got 5 more minutes and then we're heading out. So any other serious non-trolling questions? What's your PDP coupon code? Good one. Harlem Shake at VXG. If the trend is still hot by then, we'll still do it. Who's a new EMP signed player? Guys, check out tomorrow Team Spooky stream. All the details will be there about our new EMP player. You're welcome to take a guess. I wonder if you guys will guess it. Any love for Texas? There will be love for every state in the U.S. Give us a chance. This was our 2nd year, and we'll definitely be expanding our qualifiers next year. The tour's office is very happy with how the qualifiers are going so far. Shout outs to Big E, Alex Faye, Alex Strife, to John Gallagher, to L.I. Joe, to Larry from Final Round, and everyone that are running qualifiers for us. Shout out to you guys, because you've made a very good impression on the tours board, and in the future the tours board is going to hope to actually put cash prizes into it, the pot bonuses, so that you guys can actually have better prizes at your events going forward. So definitely something about why is there an age gate on the as Casino Royale stream? It's simply because it's a gambling event and we don't want young kids to be involved in that. Wow. Okay, Napoleon's just being retarded, so I'm not gonna answer that. Ray, you're not the new EMP member. Ray is not the new EMP member, unfortunately. He did not accept our offer. He said he needed to get at least $1 million, so we can't afford that as yet. Will Ultra David be an EMP member? No, because it's a toxic brand, according to him. And I no way I'm going to go on a toxic brand. Oh my God, no way. What time is Spooky stream tomorrow? That's a good question. Is Arturo still in the chat? I think it's 8 p.m. If that's the case. Is NCR getting a qualifier? No, I said...
Pick the Hut Ass is final round of qualifier.
Final round is a qualifier for MK9 and Tekken. Yeah, MK9 and Tekken. That NCR is not a qualifier. I tried to contact them. I sent them an email. They never got back to me, so I moved on. Triforce be performing God of War.
You guys are stupid.
Yeah, I was joking about Ray asking for $1 million, guys. Don't take that serious. I was just kidding.
Yo, I don't think we can make any jokes because people will literally take it serious. Like, this is crazy.
I'll tell you one thing. Speaking of $1 million, in 2006, I understood that Coors Light went to.
Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not gonna say the name. They went to a tournament, a particular tournament, and offered to be involved, and the tournament said no. Well, the tournament said yes, but they wanted they wanted like numbers in the millions, and they said no. And since then, our actually night events are sponsored by Coors Light. Our parties are sponsored by Coors Light. So shout outs to Coors Light for making it possible for us to get Major Lazer, to get Sean Kingston, Jack Ure, Beanie Man, and Soldier Boy, and hopefully as Gorillas. All right, what we got? Will VXG be sponsoring a gaming house for their players? That is up. The VXG is only going to sponsor Empire Arcadia. Arcadia can do whatever they want to get in there. Greetings from DR Rolando. Hope to see you soon in the island. I will be in Dominican Republic soon, guys. I can't wait to see you again. Shout out to Dominican Republic. They are considered some of the best fighting game players. And I'm going to tell you, people are coming here thinking it's going to be free. The Caribbean is going to body a lot. A lot of people are going to be mad how the Caribbean is going to body some people, man.
That I agree. A lot of people thinking they're going to come down there and you guys playing on coconut controls and fucking only playing Diddy Kong. So I hope to see a lot of you guys bodying folk down there. I definitely think this is going to be a great tournament, and like I said, I've supported it from day one for a reason, and it's not because of any other tournament, just I see an opportunity that's there that nobody else has took the time to offer players. So with that said, I am going to let you guys go. It's now on the 3 o'clock hour.
Cool, man.
And I will be hitting you guys up during the week. Unfortunately, circumstances that have come up for myself, I will not be going to tournaments for a while. That's including Final Round and Civil War. Sickness has kind of caused me a lot of shit. Plus, I got just to take care of a lot more important pending issues. So the next tournament I will be at is probably going to be ECT. Maybe I'll try to get out. I really would like to get out to NCR, but right now financially I got to take care of more important stuff. So, to all those that were hoping to meet up at these other events, I'll do my best. But as of right now, it looks like ECT and VXG are going to be my next two events. So,
James, before you go, can I say something about Mad Cats?
Go ahead.
And now, listen, guys, I'm from Jamaica, and I'm currently in St. Martin, so this is not a racist joke. it just popped in my mind for a moment, and I thought it was cute. Imagine if Mad Cats made a pair of Triton headsets where the earmuffs were coconuts, and they had the. I just felt like those would be the VXG official headsets. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, it's kind of racist. Nah, just kidding. It's not really racist.
Anyway,
All right, guys.
You guys want some shout outs you want to get out before I let you go?
Just a quick shout out, of course, to the St. Martin Tourist Board, which none of this would be possible, guys. Be sure to check out their website, vacationstmartin.com. If just know that this is going to be a great location for you if you come out to VXG. The island will take good care of you here. You're going to have the time of your life. That I can promise you. I'm going to make sure that all of you have the best time of your life, and we will do our best to make sure that happens. Shout outs also to CaribServe, our internet provider. Shout outs to our night event sponsor, Coors Light. Shout outs to who else? All the sponsors, VXG Elite, to all our VXG Elite players. Thank you so much for representing us through Empire Arcadia. Shout outs to Triforce. Triforce is a guy, I always say it, very misunderstood, and people don't realize that he is trying to do things for the scene. We had a talk today about all kinds of stuff, about the way we go about certain things, and I can promise you, both Triforce and your boy Rolando are going to do our best to make sure we bring about things the right way and try to keep people out there. Yeah, no, I'm not going to shout out to Ultra David. Sorry, fuck
God.
Ultra David. Until he apologizes for what he said, he can go do something that Triforce would normally suggest.
I could say eat a dick.
I didn't say that.
I can say whatever I want because it's my show. I'm the mouthpiece.
James,
I am the word for those that can't say the words.
But you don't have to. You can be a little bit more diplomatic. You don't have to say that exact line. You can just say nah.
No, I prefer eat a dick. What about you, Mr. Triforce? Some shout outs you want to get out?
Yeah, shout outs to the Mortal Kombat community. Shout outs for NetherRealms. Can't wait till you guys put Injustice out there. When the Wii edition comes out, let me know so I can push the Nintendo brand version, because that's what I do all day, every day, 24/7. Definitely shout outs to all the OBS members out there. Rio, Brady, Maxter, and Gross, and all our Mortal Kombat players out there in EMP. Shout outs to the VXG Elite. Shout outs to all my brothers back in New York holding it down until I get back while I'm in St. Martin doing business. And pretty much shout outs to all the sponsors and the support and the associates of St. Martin and the St. Martin Tourist Board that has made everything possible, because pretty much without them, none of this would be happening. I wouldn't have a job, and I'd most likely be homeless. But, you got to thank God for certain things, and I think it's because of them I've become a little bit more, I don't know, I don't think I'm as rowdy as I used to be. I think I'm starting to not care as much, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But either way, had a good day today, and I was glad you had us on the show, James. We appreciate that you and DarKNaTaS holding down the, On Blast show. Keep putting people on blast, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right, cool, man. Peace out, people. It's your boy Rolando. I'm out.
I don't know if this clown's going to answer the phone. He's probably asleep. So let's just end it with him. Alright, I got to take a break for a minute. Going to give you guys a little track. And I shall return. Soup. I'm going to wrap this up. I want to thank both Rolando and Triforce for coming on. Again, shout out to Crystal Cage. Happy birthday to you. Glad everybody as always came to check out the show. Like I said, I'm going to start reaching out for guests again. I got Talissa Soto lined up. I got some more of the cash from Legacy 2 coming up, and a couple of more guests coming from the MK universe as far as actors and whatnot, like Tony Marquez, Kung Lao. But like I said, I want to thank everybody that came as usual. I'm getting a million emails and messages right now saying not to end the show, but unfortunately, I do have to be at work and I got to catch a 4 o'clock train. But once again, K7, Emperor Dark, Chris G, Pig, fucking Lucy Lou. I'm going to go through the list of everybody that I see on the list here. Damn, we still got 200 people in the room. I hate ending the room like that. No, I'm not thanking Mr. Wizard from Evo. I'm not thanking Ultra David. I'm not saying thanks to Ski Cocksucker. James is the East Coast. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. I'm in New York, man. Obviously Napalm. By the way, Napalm, I do have your hoodie. It's coming out to you. I just gotta get the time to get that out to you. Wait, why doesn't James like Ski? Because he's an asshole. He's a loudmouth, know-it-all prick. Respect that. Shout outs to Jeff Bailey. He doesn't break my balls. I like him. Obviously, through the East Coast TOs, you got Big E, Ski Sonic, Sweet Johnny Cage, John Gallagher, and L.I. Joe. Shout outs to them. I'm probably going to get some slack from people saying I pick on Ski Sonic. Ski Sonic just needs to smoke more weed again and be more of a weed head, and maybe he'll be more mellow and level-headed. Shout outs to NRS, Hector, and Paulo for always tuning in. Looking forward to Injustice. Hopefully this game turns out to be as big as it is looking to be. And once again, for all those out there, I apologize. Still trying to get over this little sickness. I'm about 90% there, but I'll be better next week. And hopefully I definitely have some guests that are going to come on. Maybe I'm hoping maybe host Unpacked next week. Can't promise it, but basically it's just a matter of, like I said, whoever comes up, they get on. So with that said, I will let y'all go. Still not smoking, which is pissing me off. My volume's wearing off. My shot's wearing off, and it's time for me to bust out of here. So once again, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will catch you next week.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. And just get out of mine.